This is tutorial 2-8 on page 83, and first thing to do is create a blank map, which I have already done, and save this as tutorial 2-8. File, save as. And this is going to be, let me see, make sure I'm in the right place here. My exercise is chapter 2. Okay, tutorial 2-8. Okay. And create a layer and description. In the table of contents, right-click layers, and we want to create a group layer, which is actually several layers. They're going to be grouped together. And right-click that and choose Properties. And on the General tab, layer name is going to be NYC Fire. And the description is going to be NYC Fire Houses and Population. And click the Group tab and choose Add. And now we need to find something to add to it, and we're going to browse through the data folder. And okay, that is not there. I want to go to C, and I want to go to, let me see, S Repress, and GIST1 data, and New York City Geodatabase, and I want boroughs, facilities, fire companies, and water. Okay. Now we go to New York City. Open that up. I want boroughs, facilities, fire companies, boroughs, control-click, facilities, fire companies, and water. Click on Add, but do not click OK. And we want boroughs to be at the top of the list, and apparently I missed the other one, so let's try that again. I want boroughs, facilities, fire companies, and water is already there. Now if I click on Add, okay, now it added them. And I want boroughs to be at the top. Okay. And I want water to be at the bottom, and they've got facilities and fire companies in between, and it apparently doesn't matter what order those are in. And click on OK. Now, I have 4 layers here, and if I turn these, let's take a look at them. If I turn these off, that shows me the boroughs. And let's look at facilities, and a lot of them are going to be hidden because I got boroughs at the top. Let's turn that off for a second. Let's click on fire companies, and let's click on water, and that's the green. Okay, and okay, so now let's go on to the bottom of page 84. And in the table of contents, right-click boroughs, properties, symbology. So let's go back here and do boroughs, properties. And I want the symbology tab. and I want a single symbol. I want hollow fill, and I want a black outline of width 1.5, and 1.5 is not an option here, it goes by whole numbers. And black outline, and leave the, click on OK, but leave the properties window open. Click the layers or the labels tab, and turn on label features in this layer. Click on the symbol button and click on the edit symbol button. This is another one of those places where you can kind of get lost in the different levels. And click on the mask tab, and we want a halo around it, and that way it'll show up. Basically it just puts a background around it, and we want to click OK, 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 and there they are, and they've all got a little white halo around them so that they will show up regardless of the color of the background that they appear on. And in the table of contents, right click Facilities, and we want to look at the definition, properties, and then definition query, and type or select the definition query facility. Okay, so we're going to type this in quotation marks, and this is basically what we're doing is creating an SQL statement here, and SQL is not case sensitive, so it doesn't have to be all caps like it is in the book. And click on OK, and okay, it says OK twice, but I only got one. This displays the New York City firehouses. So every one of those is a firehouse in New York City. Rename the label. So apparently 2101 is the code for a firehouse. And rename the facilities as firehouses. So let's just do rename is not a choice here. Actually, let's do it the easy way. Let's just click on it a second time. And you want to get the box around it and everything in blue. I just change it to firehouses. Whoops. Hit enter. And I want square 2 Mars red. So let's click on this. Square 2 Mars red is the bright one. And size. I'm not sure what size symbol means. If I click on size here, what are my choices? It doesn't say what to do for size as far as I can tell. It was 18 before. We'll just leave it there. And in the table of contents, doesn't say click on OK, but I'm going to click on OK. And now I want to right click on fire. That's too big. Let's go back here and let's try 10 and see what we get with that. Click on OK. And I think I like that better, although that might still be a little too big. And in the table of contents over here on the left, right click on Fire Companies and go to Properties. And go to Symbology. And for quantities, I want graduated colors. And the field is going to be Population 2010, Pop 2010 as the value field. Select the black to white color ramp. Okay, so So I'm looking for something black on the left and white on the right. Click the symbol heading above the color ramp chips. That would be right here. And choose flip symbols. And that just turns them around. So now it goes from white to black instead of black to white. And click the classify button, which is right here. And we do quantile again. And click on OK. And we still have the layer properties window open. Now moving on to number 8 on page 85. Click the label heading over the right half of the symbols. Click the label heading over the right half of the symbols. I'm not sure what that means. Oh, here's what they mean. Okay. Click on that. Choose Format Labels. And we want to show the 1000 separator. Click OK. Click OK. And in the table of contents, right-click Water. And choose Properties. And go to the Symbology tab for water. And I'm guessing we're going to make it blue. And choose Single Symbol. And that's over here on the left. And then choose blue. There's blue. No outline. Outline width of 0. Click on OK. And it doesn't say click on OK a second time, but we will do that. And now we're going to save that layer. Let's go back here and make these a little bit smaller. I think they're too big. Now click on OK. Yeah, I like that a little better. Now they're not overlapping like some of them were before. In the table of contents, right-click New York City Fire. I'm on the top of page 86 now under number 1. And okay, I'm skipping over the Your Turn part. And I want to right-click New York City Fire. And click Create a Layer Package. In the Layer Package window, click Save Package to File. And it should automatically fill in the path. And New York City Fire.lpk, which I assume stands for Layer Package. And it is in Chapter 2. And apparently that's where they want us to put it. So we will click on okay, just a minute. Item description over here on the left. And type New York City firehouses and population as the summary. And New York City Fire as the tags with an underscore in between. Click the Share button and wait while the layer package file is created. And if they're telling us to wait, I'm guessing we wait a long time on this one. I don't want to do that. Let's see if it'll let me do it without answering that. And I'm going to pause the video here so we don't spend too much time looking at this little spinning circle. Okay, and I found out what the problem is. I did not click on Save Package to File here, I don't think, the first time. So it's trying to upload it to an online location. And now I'm going to click on Share. And Now I'm getting an error. Okay, it worked. And again, I will skip the your turn part, and that is the end of chapter 2. Let's go save it. And let's stop the video.